Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic evening. Today, we're going to talk about Nightfall from Metazoo First Edition. Things are absolutely going insane. There's a lot of things to talk about in sealed box prices. And then at the end of the video, we're going to talk about the EV and why I think maybe the last couple videos have been a little bit off, and what's actually happening with the packs that's causing them to be opened at such a rate that they are. So let's hop into it and let's see what is going on. First off, we have boxes that have skyrocketed even above $255. This is going to be a hot topic on what the actual price is, just straight up front. I'm going to tell you, some people are going to disagree with me, some people are going to agree with me, but the fact of the matter is boxes are just selling all over the place. Let me pop it up here. Boxes are just selling all over the place. On eBay, you've got boxes that have sold for $235, $200, $189 this week, right? You got $220. I think they popped up even higher, $220, $245 on Wednesday. This is the amount of volume that's been sold. This is just since Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So you've got boxes that sold up to $245 in the last 24 hours. And then on TCG Player, boxes have sold up to $265. So there's a lot of things all over the place. I don't know. With the volume that's moving, I'm going to track it at $255. I know there's sold listings above that. I know there's sold listings below that. But for this week, even like yesterday, we had more sell at $260. So there's a lot of volume moving. There's a lot of things interacting. And we take 2 weeks to update this. We actually update it, but the video-wise, we update it every 2 weeks. So I just wanted to have that as a data point. We can see what happens to it in 2 weeks, if it's lower or if it's higher. But right now, $255 is where I'm going with that. So let's talk about the cards then. So $255 is going to be the number that we want to track. Also worth noting, Spellbook's up to $44, which is getting pretty close to the MSRP. We'll talk about the interaction between Spellbooks and booster boxes when we get to the EV of this video. I think it's going to be kind of important for you to know. Looking at non-hollow bronze, we're down 3%, not really important. Down 1% for non-hollow silver. Non-hollow gold took a huge hit a couple weeks ago, or last week, but is now down 6% to an average of 36 cents. Mothman at $1, Wendigo at $1.50. Those two cards aren't particularly played in decks. They're not like part of the huge new meta. But you're seeing like River of Time, a card that is seeing some play, sitting at like $2.50. So interesting to see some of those kind of. I know Headless Coal Miners has made its way into a couple decks too at $1. So interesting to see some of those cards holding some value as people figure out how to build decks. Reverse Hollow Bronze, we're up 7% at 89 cents. No major things to talk about. I recently bought some of the Reverse Hollow Air Rods because I really like that card in the deck, the Cosmic deck that I've been playing. And I was like, I'm just going to get the Reverse Hollows of them. I didn't pull very many of the Reverse Hollows in my box openings, which is super interesting. We'll talk about that at the end of the video too. So Reverse Hollow Bronze is up 7% to an average of 89 cents. Reverse Hollow Silver is still at 89 cents too. That's down 9%. Not a whole lot of movement going on in the reverse hollows. Golds are up 5% for the reverse hollow, but not necessarily, again, where you would think. I mean, Wendigo is up 12%, but where you're kind of seeing the movement, Frank Shaw's Gargoyle, which is a very good card against the staple deck of the format right now, against the Loveland Frogman deck. So that's seeing some increased value. I mean, it's just they're getting bought up, but they weren't that expensive to start, but they are up is the point. You've also got Twin Meteors up 34%. I'm actually not sure if that's used anywhere, but it was interesting to see some of these ones that are being seen in decks actually going up in value. It's really super cool to see that. So, all right, full hollow golds, really where the money is in Metazoo, are up 4% here. You've got Wendigo going from 60 to 69. This card is kind of on a tear right now. It jumped up to 70 and then back down to 50, and then it's just slowly over the last month and a half picked back up to 70 again. So that's kind of like the all-time high. I don't remember what it started out at. Yeah, that is the all-time high. We're almost back up to that all-time high for that card. And then Mothman too, it wants to, Mothman wants to move up. The all-time high on Mothman was $60. And it's at 42, so it's up a little bit. Let's see what other percentage changes we have going on with these. Dark Watchers up 50%. Again, it's only a $3.75 card though. Grafton Monster, mentioning that again, up $2.20. Actually, I think I mentioned Frank Shaw's Gargoyle, which is not up, but Headless Coal Miner is actually down a little bit. Born from the Earth is down. Prism Beam, my favorite holo, is down. You've got like River of Time, another card that's seeing a lot of play. That one's up 33%. Boil Over is down 23%. Born from the Earth down 30%. You've got just some ups and some downs. Permafrost, a crowd favorite, is up 26%. There's a couple people in our Discord server that love that card. Anyway, we're at $8.82, up 4%. The Aura, obviously it doesn't super matter, but it's down 18%. The Terra is, I don't know why I was thinking there's going to be, I was like looking for the box topper. There's not a box topper in here. Terra's at 21 cents. Okay, let's talk about the EV here. So these numbers, I had a lot of feedback from some people. These numbers are the official numbers that are supposedly the pull rates, right? These are the what they intended the pull rates to be. But as everyone knows, spell books, and one of the reasons that spell books are so cheap is because spell books were inserted with way more reverse holo golds than they were holos. Something like, it seems to be like 9 reverse holos to 1 holo for golds, or for all of them. So what that did is it put the cards and made the booster boxes have more full holos. And the problem is that the numbers are so skewed, and it's so, you can have a box that's pretty accurate, and then you can have boxes that are way off. But it seems like most boxes are way off of this kind of intended pull rate. So the true pull rate and what we have been tracking would be $143 per box. This does not include the non-holos. If you did include the non-holos, it would be $213 per box. But sorry, it's an early morning. But if you calculate out the pull rates differently, if you call this the skewed EV, you're at $244, which I don't think that this is a stretch. 26 full holo gold, 55 reverse holo gold, 3 reverse holo silver, and 2 reverse holo bronze. I don't think that that's a stretch by any imagination. So honestly, like, if that's it, if that's what the pull rates are on average, your EV for just the foils is $244. And I think that that's what people are starting to notice. And I think that combined with the announcement that this first edition is just the only booster box, we're not going to see a second edition, is what's going to cause and what is causing the value of the boxes to go up. So yeah, that's about where we are for Cryptid Nation. If you compare where we were last week on the EV chart, this does not include the skewed data. We are up 4%. Let me know what you think. Is this number what you have been pulling, from Nightfall? Is this around what the actual pull rates are? I've been trying to watch boxes. I have my own boxes I open too. I just didn't track it. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and we'll see you again. Oh, if you want access to all this stuff, I should have said this earlier. If you want access to all this stuff as a collection tracker, head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. Also, we're doing Tuesday night events for Metazoo. So if you're looking for a place to play, they are currently free events for patrons. Yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and we'll talk to you again next video.